Salutations, respected, wonderful sadhakas. Remember all 11 identities. Remember all the six sources of blessings with which we are to tune intensely every day with all the possible bhakti and sharanagati. Great text we are in the study of Shwethashwathara Upanishad, Sambandha Bhashyam for Prathama Adhyaya and the entire Upanishad. YAGNAVALKYA SMRITI we are seeing, in which how beautifully, step by step, all sadhanas to be done are indicated for moksha. Even if this topic is thoroughly studied, got convinced and committed for doing the sadhana, is sufficient for giving us the moksha anubhava. How much we are deeply involved, interested, that is what counts, matters in all spiritual evolutions. Before we study that, before we do our sankalpa, the 2 minutes thought for the day is slowly we have to come to a level of I oriented, my oriented, my spiritual sadhana oriented, wherein, as we just now saw, only these few things we should be limited in involving. Me, my people around, my duty to them. Finish. Me, my requirements for my survival, minimum. Pass. Beyond that, totally we have to quieten our minds runnings. Then, me, my sharira, keeping it fit, energetic, healthy. What to do for it? So too, my prana shakti, how to manage it. Am I taking correct food? Doing some good pranayama exercise? Depending on my own age, am I consciously maintaining my prana shakti level as much it is in my hands? Then I and my own sense organs, my eyes, where are they going? Where they have to go? Ears, what are they receiving? What they have to receive? The tongue, what prasada it has to taste, what bhoga it is tasting, what words pure it has to utter, what impure words it is uttering. Correct it there. Only Bhagavad Prasada taken as bhojanam, not the tasty food. Only Nama Bhagavans, no other thing. So too, hands and legs. Am I taking them to Mandira Pradakshina, legs? Am I using my hands in doing that beautiful upachara to the Lord, naivedyam to the Lord, upasana to the Lord, seva to the Lord, So, in this way, becoming aware of our my sense organs, what are they being done, what is to be done, specifically, pakka to the point. Then come to my own mana, its thoughts, its emotions. As much I become conscious and know what presently are not conducive and know what are conducive and apply all shraddha effort to change and remove the non-conducive, not good. Replace them by the conducive and good ones. These are the good emotions, thoughts those Mahatmas had. That's how they could grow spiritually. I also want to grow. Therefore, these positive emotions, thoughts, I will inculcate. Ha, it is painful because there is no earlier habit of these positive things. Those Mahatmas do not have these negative emotions, thoughts. That is why they saved themselves. I also want to save myself, grow spiritually. These negative things I am habituated to. That is why in them there is a taste. But that taste, that habit, necessarily I have to conquer, transcend. Here now I am putting the effort to drop them. In this way, concentratedly, attentively, specifically, we take me, my mind, and this is what it is, this is what it has to be. I am modeling it consciously. So, to my intellect, it is lazy. I have to make it active, dynamic. It has no authority. I will give it the authority. It has no guidance. I will give guidance to it. It wasn't used earlier sufficiently. Now, every moment I will use my intellect. As it is said in Katha Upanishad, Shreyascha Preyascha Manushyam Etaha. Shreya and Preya, pleasant and good. Every moment come to the man. Tau samparetya vivinakti dhiraha. Only dhira purusha takes both of them into confidence and discriminates things, understands about their positive, negative results. After that, Shreyo hi dhiraha abhipreyasaha vurnite. Is a dhira purusha again overlooking the prayers, select the Shreyas, Brunite, and who selects the prayers, Priya Mandaha, Yoga Kshemat Brunite, Na Samparaya Pratibhati Balam. They are the ones who are childish, who instead of selecting the Shreyas, they select the prayers. So now every moment I want to become matured, Gambhira, and use my intellect to select the Shreyas over Preyas. It is my life. It is my spiritual sadhana. It is I who have to evolve by my efforts. The world, the Lord, the Guru, what they have to give, they have given. In this way, I, my duties, I, my minimum needs, I, my sharira, conscious होना है. I, my energy levels. I, my own indriyas, their movements. Me, my mind, it's conducive functioning. For sadhana, non conducive. Change it. Me, my intellect. In the same way, me, my Shastra. See, this Upanishad. Thoroughly I will understand. Me, my Adarsha. See, this is a great achieved person who is ideal to me. From him, I get inspiration and learn. Most important is me and my Guru. I take him into confidence. I go into his confidence. There is nothing of mine which is not known to my Guru. There is nothing in my life happening without the guidance of my Guru, without informing him. Fully I have tuned to my Guru. No privacy, no secrecy. Everything is known to him. I, my Guru. I, my Ishtadevata, my Rama, my Shiva. I do his Upasana every day, deeply. Even it may be 10-15 minutes. But the 10-15 minutes, totally I am involved in whatever the process I have selected or given, through which I am worshipping him. It may be a Upasana of 10 minutes, I and my Lord. Japa of 10 minutes, I and my Lord. Stotrams 1 or 2, I and my Lord. Any bhajana, I and my Lord. Bhagavan's Sankirtanam Nama, me and my Lord. Any katha of him, me and my Lord. My talking to him, my prayer to him. So every day we have to intensify in all these things so much. How to adjust, how to plan, it is our choice. इन सबको लिखकर सुबह 1-1.5 आवर इसके लिए जाएगा, दोपहर में 1 घंटा, शाम को 2 घंटे. इस तरह से टाइम वाइज एक्टिविटी वाइज आई एंड मी, my sadhanas. You know, after that, done for sufficient time, definitely the I becomes spiritualized and purified. Then that I will, again, with the help of Upanishads, will inquire who is this I? What is this I? Where is this I? After doing all this process, we get ability and blessings and opportunity for this. This I is that pure, non-objectifiable, experiential subjectively, non-conceptual, Shuddha Sat, Shuddha Chita, Shuddha Anand. Every day, I and my essential self. I and my essential self for some time. In this way, beautiful routine of all these when we make and wholeheartedly, consciously, each of these things when we do, this is called as sadhana. In this effort only, the vasana purgation will happen, exhaustion. Multi-pointedness of the mind goes, single-pointedness comes. Intellect becomes sharp, subtle, able to properly think, discriminate. Shastra Jnana becomes stronger, deeper, correctly understood. Guru, Daiva, Anugraha come on us, which are very essential. We can be little stable to say that we are in the spiritual practice. Then with the Shraddha, that this leads me to Paramatmanambhuti. Therefore, doing it with full confidence, with full maximum aggressiveness, not compromising because of any laziness or any other distractive forces. Slowly, my spiritual evolution. Through all this, इसी पे हमको अड़े रहना है. वॉट एवर द दुनिया बहुत देख चुके हैं वो ऐसा ही रहता है. We have done sufficiently. We will do again later on. First, the spiritual joy, spiritual discovery of the self. Aham Brahmasmi. Anubhuti. Not Siddhanta Jnana only, but the Anubhuti. In all what we have mentioned, we do all of that, but not with conscious effort. We just still, for many years, many decades, many lives also, are carried away by a simple delusion that साधना होता है. ऐसे हम delusion में रहते हैं. Why you mean delusion? साधना नहीं होता है, साधना करना होता है. That also consciously, with full awareness, taking the sadhanas into our hands. Like any worldly thing, we have to take into hands and make the food. We have to take into our hands and take the food, eat the food consciously. Consciously exercise, consciously sleep, rest, consciously doing our professions, businesses, duties. Consciously, we have to maintain our social status with the dignity, service orientation. Consciously maintain our relations, friends by following the rules of friendship and relativity. Consciously, we have to maintain our health, financial balance, bank account. Everything as a human being, consciously we have to do. In the same way, all these spiritual sadhanas also have to be consciously done by taking every one of them into our hands. Me, my Shwethashwathara Upanishad. Me, the knowledge that is given in it. Me, gaining that knowledge. Me, getting convinced about that knowledge consciously. Then me, practicing that knowledge. इसको शुद्ध सत्वगुण कहते हैं. We are coming to classes, listening to these, getting the information. But our thinkings and actions are about something else only. इसको रजोगुण कहते हैं. Then we are lazy, tired, sleepy. We can't have energy, stamina to do these things. उसको तमोगुण कहते हैं. The tamo, rajo, we have to transcend, conquer, be in the sattva maximum. Required rest, you take. Never mind. Even 12 hours, you feel like you need a rest, take. But remaining 12 hours, be fully aggressively spiritual. No rajoguna allowed of anything. In the rajoguna, minimum works, what have to be done, finish them, come back to the me and my spiritual sadhana. सारे दरवाजे बंद, खिड़कियां बंद, वेंटिलेटर खोलो, अपने आप के साथ रहना. You can observe today one experiment. Wherever you are in colony, जहाँ भी रहते हो, सारे खिड़कियां दरवाजे खोलो and do your sadhana. Another day, close. You will see there is difference. You have to learn. When everything outer closed, outer disturbances go. So, and really experience the subtle experiences so that freed from all the problems that happen. I am enjoying my Shravanam Kirtanam Smaranam. I am master of my Shamadama Parama and Shravana Manana. isn't it? I am consciously I am doing, and I know I am doing. I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying the fact that I'm doing them, and they are really giving the expected results. About the upadhis like sharira, outer things, now I'm less bothered about them. It's only the more we bother about anything, that bothers us more. The art of being concerned minimum about those things which require minimum attention. We have to develop. And the art of giving maximum attention to that which deserves needs. Maximum attention called as our Adhyatmika Sadhana and Pragati. We have to develop it. Our Shastra Dhenam Upasanas should be geared towards that, aimed at that. May it happen to all of us. Om. 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 Om Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsharusibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyaha. Om Nidhaye Sarva Vidyanam Vishaje Bhavaroginam Urave Sarva Lokanam Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Pada Shankaram Loka Shankaram. Om Guru Pongava Pongava Ketana Te Samata Mayatam Nahi Kopi Sudhi Sharanagata Vatsala Tatvanidhe Bhavashankara Deshika Me Sharanam Brahmanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrusham Tattvamasi Adilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalam Achalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Triguna Sadgurum Tam Namami Parabrahmane Shruti Matre Samasta Brahma Vidya Acharyebhyo Rishibhyo Munibhyo Gurubhyo Devatabhyo Shastrebhyo Asmad Gurubhyo Namaha. Shri Shwethashwathara Upanishadha Acharyebhyo Namaha. Sankalpaha Tesham Krupaya Upanishadukta Brahmatmaikya Modha Mokshasya Asmin Kshine Eva Siddhyartha Sanatana Dharmasya Sadhana Moksha Marganam Sahita Punaruttana Jagarana Vishwa Vyapti Vishwa Adhyatmika Pragati Ekata Shantyartham Asmin Dharma Samstapane Nishtita Asmakam Saha Sarvesham Purna Ayurarogyadi Shaktyadi Prapti Bahyabhyantara Shatru Vigna Nirmulanena Dharma Samstapane Nirantara Digvijayartham Aneka Shastrana Madhyana Sadhana Prayatna Madhye Sri Krishna Yajurvediya Shwethashwathara Upanishadaha Adya Shankara Bhashya Sameta Adhyena Sadhana Prayatna Mokshartham Vayam Sarve Karishyamahe. Om Nityanandam Niradharam Nikhiladharam Avyayam Nigamadhyagatam Nityam Neelakantam Namamyaham. प्रथमोऽध्यायः शान्तिमन्त्रः ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 अथ सम्बन्धभाष्यं याज्ञवल्क्य स्मृति. So sadhanas indicated by Shri Yagnavalkya ji in his Smriti, quoted by Shri Adi Shankara Bhagavan. For Antakarna Shuddhi, along with ability, readiness for Tattva Shravana, Chintana, Manana, Dhyana, Anubhuti. Okay, how it started? Acharya Upasanam. Feel it in its entirety. and feel that feeling actually. Like movie may the actors, they are told by those directors and all to feel that scene completely. शुरू में उनको डिफिकल्ट होता है बिकॉज सो मेनी डिस्ट्रैक्शंस एंड नॉन प्रैक्टिसेस. दो चार सिनेमा में कर लिया, then they get the idea. The moment when the director says, no, in this movie you are that particular character, you are the father, they feel that fatherliness. You are a hero, feel that herodom. You are a villain, you just express yourself like a villain, isn't it? They feel it. Same way, let us feel how the Acharya Upasana and actually do it later on. My Guru, his ashram, I went there for a few months. I do everyday seva to him, given all other things done by him, I do. Then I become acceptable by him. Then either ask and listen or listen when he himself tells about the truth through Tattvamasi Mahavakya Upanishad Bodha. That is why the second one is कि वेद शास्त्रार्थ से विवेकिता. ये भी फील करो. वेद शास्त्र मेनली उपनिषद्स, we are being given, we are listening, we are making our own notes, we are contemplating, we are grasping the truth that is said and we are aware of it. Second sadhana. Third one was Sat Karmanam Anushtanam. After Siddhanta, that way becoming clear in the practical thing of doing Satkarmas as Anushtana. Yagnayagadi are Satkarma, Upasanas are Satkarma, Japadi are Satkarma. Wherever Ashuddhis are there, to remove those Ashuddhis, make ourselves Shuddhi, those respective Satkarmas we have to do. To have the greed, the lobha for the money, Satkarma there is Dana Adi. If I have the greed, lobha for Vishayas Bhoga, the Satkarma is the tapasyas, withdrawal from them, etc. If I have the Tamoguna as the obstruction, the Satkarma for it is right from changing the food from tamasic to sattvic. I have to create that mahol in my own place of stay and do those Satkarma Sambandhi Vishayas by which Tamoguna goes away and Sattva comes. So where am I? Bound to remove that bondage, obstruction. What Satkarma has to be done, that we have to do. And I'm an angry person. So replace it by the love. I have that vengeance of taking badala. Let me have the Satkarma of Kshama Guna. Isn't it like that? Upasana Satkarma. Those 20 minutes, let me sit in front of my Lord and actually do the Upasana whose purpose is to teach us Samarpana to the idol or ideal, the Lord. That's Satkarma. So to Yajna, in that offering oblations to that Lord, Satkarma, practically karna hai. Then Satkarmanam Anushtanam, then Sangaha Sadbihi. You know, this also feel it and actually do it. In our life, we have to consciously put effort to have 3 or 4 or 5 Sat Purushas in our friends list. We have to make it. It won't happen just like that. Then request to them, we'll be together for some time, go for a Tirtha Yatra or a camp or stay together and do some Anushtana Swadhyaya. That can be your own uncle, your own nephew, your own brother or sister, wife herself can be there. कोई भी हो सद्मे. Here, though particularly sadbhi means the Sat Purushas, the Sadhu Purushas, the Sannyasis, the Bhaktas, those who have totally dedicated for that work. That is the main meaning. That is the ultimate. But in our own vicinity, in our own neighborhood, friends circle, we can identify the Sadvihi Purushas and be with them to do the Sat sadhanas together. So, Satkarmanam Anushtanam Sadvihi Sangaha, then we say Giraha Shubhaha. Always the Shubha Vani alone is happening from my mouth. The the Vaikari Vani, Madhyama Vani is not even one moment Khali, without Bhagwan's Nama or Bhajana or Kirtana or any Upanishadic mantra. गुनगुनाते रहना है हमको अंदर या बाहर. एक सेकंड भी वेस्ट नहीं. स्पेशली when we are off the class of the sadhana, when we are in the routine of the world, that time. साधना के टाइम जो साधना चुना है वही करना. क्लास के टाइम नाम संकीर्तन भजन नहीं करना है. क्लास के टाइम क्लास को ही सुनना है. संगः सद्भिः सत्कर्मणामनुष्ठानम. Then we have seen Shubhagiraha. Then Stri Aloka Alambha Vigamaha. In the mind also, outside also. Just keep away from the sankalp of looking at or even touching with the women folk. Then Sarvabhuta Atma Darshanam. This is the most required, necessary, helpful sadhana. When we open the eyes, so many living beings we see. In all of them, the Atman is there, that is Sachidananda Rupa. In me, the Atman is there, that is Sachidananda Rupa. These Sachidananda are not two, one only. So that one Sachidananda Atma, Darshanam in Sarva Bhuta. When we open eyes for any work or looking at the world, when we see them. When we close the eyes also, we find in the thought form all beings. All of them are also, because the thought is nothing but dichotomized consciousness into Aham and Idam. That consciousness is Paramatma only. Paramatma only is as Aham Vritti, Idam Vritti. This is called as Sarva Bhuta in the mind, Atma Darshana. ये सबसे ज्यादा करना है, बाकी सब इसमें आ जाते हैं. Sarvabhuta. At the lower level, Sarvabhuta Atma Darshanam is that person's dukkha is my dukkha. That animal's dukkha is my dukkha. I remove it. My sukha is their sukha. I give my sukha to them. है ना? आत्मा उपमेन सर्वत्र सबब पश्यति अर्जुन सुखम वा यदि वा दुःखम स योगी परमो मतः. Then we were told about त्यागः परिग्रहाणां च. We should already might have started the parigraha tyaga. We are not owner of anything. Few things for our survival they are required. For that we are the trustees. That's it. बाकी सब बस clear हो जाओ. With that intelligence discrimination, as we mentioned yesterday. In today's world, अब इतना सब कुछ बच्चों के नाम पे लिख दिया, such a दुष्ट राक्षस they are, then they send you away or they dominate. So you have to be very careful. In my natural death, all these properties on the name of the children. आजकल जरूरत पड़ती है, because even if you say मेरे मरने के बाद ब्राह्मण हो जाएगा, प्रॉपर्टी के लिए मारते हैं. अब किसी को भरोसा नहीं करना आजकल. इसलिए natural death. Consult the lawyers, they guide you how to write the will. Till that time, this property and its interests are for my discretion to use. Part of it given to the children so that they survive and they don't have negative thoughts. In that way, whatever is done by which our mind is free from the tension of the parigraha. Ultimate meaning is सब त्याग कर जाओ आश्रम में बैठो. There's so many intelligent people, they do. Out of their crores of property, 2, 3, 5% they give to ashram, and they get permanent place to stay in that ashram with all facilities including servants. बड़ी आशा गए वहाँ, योग करते हैं, प्राणायाम करते हैं, हेल्दी सात्विक गुण मिलता है. दे आर इन डेली द श्रवण, somebody to give सत्संग, देर ऑन इन स्वाध्याय साधना, आराम से जिंदगी बिता रहे. वाह, मोस्ट इंटेलिजेंट दे आर, ग्रेट लकी पीपल. अब इतने बुढ़ा हो गए, फिर से घर गृहस्थी में फंसे हैं. दे आर बाई चॉइस नॉन साधकास, एंड किसी भी कारण का हो, डर के मारे या कुछ भी, दे आर नॉट डूइंग साधना. दैट इज द अल्टीमेट आउटकम. अब वजह कुछ भी बताओ, साधना हो रहा है क्या, नहीं हो रहा, बस यू आर चीटिंग योर सेल्फ. नो डिस्कशन. व्हाई डिस्कस? व्हेन यू डिस्कस यू विल मेक द गुरु वीक, यू मेक हिम सेंटिमेंटली इमोशनली ब्लैकमेल्ड. कुछ नहीं है, साधना हो रहा है क्या, नहीं, सो यू आर डूइंग रॉन्ग, दैट्स इट. व्हाई, हाउ एंड आई डोंट वांट टू नो. You think suddenly everything is not possible. So 1 month, 2 month, you start going away. उनको भी आदत बनाओ, स्वयं का भी आदत है ना. हर महीने 2 हफ्ते जाना है कहीं ना कहीं. एंड हाउ मेनी तीर्थ क्षेत्र, पुण्य क्षेत्र, आश्रम are there. Today's world is so great, lucky for the spiritual seekers. तो pray thousands of people. They may be running this for business. How does it matter to us? We use it for sadhana. इंडिया में तो लकी है. तो इस महीने में 15 दिन हरिद्वार रहूंगा. इस महीने, अगले महीने 15 आई विल बी देयर इन मथुरा वृंदावन. 15 दिन काशी मथुरा. 15 दिन अयोध्या जी, जय श्री राम. वहाँ फर्स्ट डे लास्ट डे आई गो टू भगवान दर्शन. In between, in my room, I am there doing my अनुष्ठानास. And those places select where भोजन अच्छा मिलता है, ताकि वो टेंशन ना रहे. Take your fruits and all of that. Doesn't matter, 2 people can go. Stay in separate rooms. Do sadhana. इससे सारे उपाय, कुछ भी करके अंतर्मुख होना, कुछ भी करके भगवान के तरफ मुड़ना. That's the idea. So, Sarvabhutatma Darshanam, Sangha, Sadbhi, all that. Then, Tyaga Parigrahanam cha, then that's what Parigraha Tyag mein ye sab aaye the. Jirna Kashaya Dharanam, slowly live in the bare minimum. Jirna Kashaya Dharanam means not mindful of all these clothings, makeups, etc. उसका अर्थ है ये जीर्ण काशाय धारणम. Next one is what? Vishayendriya sanrodha. Yesterday we stopped at this place. इंद्रियास, विषयों के प्रति जाने का कॉन्शियसली रिड्यूस करके वो वाला विक्ट्री को हमको पाना है. अर्लियर वी वर स्लेव्स to any of the Vishaya's attraction or sense organs demanding the Vishaya. Endlessly it goes on for millions of lives. अब धीरे धीरे एक एक चीज छोड़ते हुए उस विषयों के ऊपर कामयाबी और कंट्रोल, सो टू इंद्रियों के ऊपर कंट्रोल. These are all very particularly to be done practical sadhanas. You can try it. 1 week, no sugar in the tea or coffee. That freedom comes from the sugar. The next week, no need of tea or coffee. Just have garam pani, which is very healthy. Otherwise, they take the whole life's time and attention. The problem with worldly things is that they seek our time and attention, and they inevitably become vasana and samskara. Then they don't allow us to become antarmukha and sukshma. Then Antarmukhnaiva, Sukshmaiva, so we can't go beyond one by one upadhis to discover that subtlemost self. That is why Vishayendriya um, Samrodha. Few examples are given, the remaining we have to work on. And one of the Vishaya Indriya, we are lucky if we can detach in today's world is with the cell phone and the TV. बस उसको छोड़ दो कुछ विशेष नहीं है. If you want to know the information of the world, 5-10 minute कोई news, and that also nuisance only, nothing worthy. For a true spiritual seeker who is to discover his own inner self, even this information also unwanted. The amount of time, energy saved, the mind protected when in today's world this nuisance is given up is tremendous. And there are people, 10 साल 12 साल हो गया, they never saw TV. पर उनका भी जिंदगी चल रहा है फिर. And the sadhana they are in is so beautiful. आजकल ना सब फ्री फुकट में आ रहा है तो वी आर इन्वॉल्विंग इन दैट लाइक दैट एनी विषय इंद्रिय समरोधः विच एवर वी आर caught up. Everyone is lost in some or the other विषय. जिस विषय में जो फंसा है उसको उससे बाहर आना, नए में नहीं फंसना. शब्द स्पर्श रूप रसगंध आर मुख्य विषय. Then any aspect of entertainment, that also is vishaya. Some of the things are regularly meeting with the friends and talking nonsense only. That is also a vishaya. A routine of daily newspaper 1 hour study. Nonsense it is. At a higher level of being introverted. In that 1 hour you study the Shastra. That's better. Last 20, 30, 50 years you studied the newspaper. क्या फायदा हुआ सोच लो. बकवास. It's only cheating ourselves. कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. You are doing your duty to world, yeah, more than enough to involve in the world. If anywhere required, we will be put there. On the name of information gathering and all, we only become extroverted. फायदा distracted mind, disturbed mind with so many vasanas. 10 न्यूज पढ़ लिया, वही मन में दिमाग में खामखा आता रहता है. And you are sitting for meditation and you are already gone to the Israel and Iran fighting. अरे इधर ध्यान करो नहीं. है ना. देखो. Next one told was कि शरीर परिसंख्यानम. Okay, शरीर परिता संख्यानम means so important sadhana. We are taught all this by Ramaji in our Yoga Vasishta Maharamayana. One side we have to see the great abilities in the Sharira. Second side we have to thank the Sharira for whatever services it has given. Third side, all the limitations, binding effects of Sharira, we have to remember and get detachment from them, from it. Like we were taught yesterday, day before, you know, स्त्री जुगुप्सा वर्णनम में आया हो. This is only made of Pancha Mahabhuta and Sapta Dhatu and Karmajanya. It is an abode for me to stay in it. It will go one day. Anytime it can go. I am mentally prepared. As long as I, the Jiva, allowed to stay in it, I will use it for the sadhana. When it is taken away, another will be given. I need not be worried about it. That's called a Sharira Parisankhyanam. Every day कुछ समय ऐसे बिताते हुए very soon we have to conquer Aham Dehosmi Tadatmya. You know? Yes, it is given to me, I am using it. Like the officer is given a car, government house by the office. Everyday uses, but he knows it is not mine, isn't it? In the same way, yeah, I am using this sharira, but ये मेरा नहीं है, दिया गया पंचमहाभूतों से बनाकर भगवान ने दिया. वही पंचमहाभूत देते हुए he is maintaining it. Staying in it, I am searching my own inner self. है ना? जैसे when you go for a job or business, you take a house for rent or a hotel room. तो वहाँ रहकर आप बिजनेस अपना करते हो गया, छोड़कर आ जाते हो. Is called as Sharira Parisankhyanam. I'm giving only one idea. More you have to work on. Basic thought is given. Work out on it. Every day 5, 10, 15 minutes ये विचार होना है. One day this body will collapse. I am not worried about it. I am fearless. I accept it. In whatever the way it has to die, it will die. वो अनायास से हो जाए, दैट इज माई प्रार्थना. आयास होएगा, हॉस्पिटल में एडमिट होऊंगा, 3 महीने घर आऊंगा, फिर एडमिट, फिर आईसीयू, फिर ये लगा है, बोले प्रारब्ध में है तो रहने दो, अब क्या करें, है ना. दैट टाइम इफ एट ऑल इट कम्स टू बी बैलेंस्ड, अभी प्रिपेयर करना है, उस समय सडनली वो नहीं होता. Isn't it? That's how in life, for such things, mental preparation is so important. In fact, for everything in his life, in the life, half of the problems are avoided or sorted out with mental preparation. Like, I am going to marry. Mental preparation, that she will make you mental. If at all not so already. Means what? Those responsibilities, those likes, dislikes, those egos, I have to jello. You have to prepare mentally. Like the man tells the wife, देखो ये मेरा नेचर है और तुमको बर्दाश्त करना है. Don't tell her. You tell कि you will have to बर्दाश्त हो. So too you are going to have children. Mental preparation. कि their health aspect, their education aspect, all have to be done. Isn't it? Going to an ashram to be with a guru. Prepare mentally. Follow the strictly discipline there. Listen to the guru and all. इसी तरह mental preparation कि this body I will have to live one day. Sharira Parisankhyanam is very, very essential. And as long as I'm in it and it is cooperating, let me use it for sadhana. आज साधना करते हुए ही tomorrow's health should be good bodily. For that, I have to be careful today. In my hands, whatever it is. Isn't it? Make a proper schedule. Morning, these things I eat to remain healthy. Afternoon, this I. Night, only liquid, right? Or something lighter. So that I can get up morning, do my healthy sadhana. आप देखो एक अकलमंद है, जिसको जो सूट होता है कर लो. बट there's a meaning of शरीर परितः सम्यक ख्यापनम. ख्याल रखो शरीर का. In the sense, not the ख्याल रखो means feed it and feed it up. Means be aware that such a great opportunity to be in human body is given. It will not be permanent. As long as in it, do the best sadhana at the same time. Ready when Lord wants it, take it away. Every day do this exercise. अभी यमराज आ गया, बोल रहा है अब चल शरीर दे दो छोड़ो. यस सर प्लीज आई एम रेडी. ये सब जरूरी है फॉर द पीसफुल थिंग. ये सब सुनने में थोड़ा इंटिमेंटल, इट लुक्स लाइक सेंटिमेंटल और फील. नो, व्हेन यू मास्टर इट यू विल हैव सच a great joy and freedom. Next one was, we have to see from here, Sharira Parisankyanam Pravrittishu Aghadarshanam. This thought we have to discuss today. In all the pravritti, see the papa, Aghadarshanam. है ना. ये सारे याज्ञवल्क्य जी is giving instruction sadhanas for those who want to know Paramatma, pure sadhakas. These are not valid for a semi-sadhak whose hada sadhana and sadhya is world only. He will not even like this, he can't do it. And a true pure sadhaka, he also can't do, but he must do. Must, because you have decided Paramatma to be your goal. These are the means. Pravrittishu agadharshanam. Any pravritti with the things and beings and activities, no member of any organization, enough of it. No group formation with the friends. These are all pravritti. No undertakings where we are taken away from the Paramatma. That's the meaning of pravrittishu agadarshan. Only nivritti para sadhanas we are doing, introverted sadhanas. ये भी tough है. This is also a great doing only. Pravritti on the name of safety, security, on the name of entertainment, on the name of obligations, on the name of duty. In these ways we get lost in various pravritti. उसका एक लिमिट होता है. सर्वधर्मान परित्यज्य पे आ जाना है. We have to tell Lord one day, Bhagwan, from so many years, I was managing the whole world. Now I am handing over the world management job to you. I am becoming spiritual, doing my sadhana. तो एक दिन देना है भगवान को रेस्पॉन्स. And by default, he is more intelligent than us, more powerful than us. He takes care in a better manner. Like when you give your children job or your own office work reluctantly, within a month, surprisingly, you will know that he is doing job better than you. With all doubts, so many years we were avoiding that fellow. वो मजा कर रहा था. अभी काम दिया तो he is doing better. So to give all responsibility to the God, pravritti सब भगवान को दो. You will surprisingly see the things happening better because he is expected to be more wise and more powerful, resourceful. Pravrittishu agadarshanam. How all this? Because intensely we want to do our internal sadhana. For this achievement, this is done. Pravrittishu agadarshanam. हाँ, जिसको परमात्मा लक्ष्य नहीं है, therefore introvertedness is a word, then he will do the dharmika pravritti, upasana sambandhi pravritti for the antakarana shuddhi. But if you are intense in your desire to know the self inside, to do the inner travel, outer withdrawal is necessary. Outside we involve because of pravritti. So agadarshanam, see the papa in that pravritti. That it creates vasanas and all, binds me, so I don't want. Next one is very important. Ni rajaha tamasa sattva shuddhi. है ना? By devaluing rajoguna and tamaguna, increase sattva guna and make the sattva guna shuddha, free from the traces of rajotama. There is shuddha sattva, second there is mishra sattva. We have mishra sattva. Like we come to the class but don't attend. दिमाग इधर उधर जा रहा है और नींद आ रहा है. That is the mishra sattva. We sit for the puja, but with shuddha sattva guna we don't do. Sitting for the puja is sattva. But mind is distracted about the office or the money or the people. That is Mishraji Ageva. Mishra Sattva, Mishra, Sattva Mishra with Rajotam. We have seen Vivek Chodamani chanting 3 days in the back. Mishrasya Sattvasya Guna Amanitadhyani Amayamadhyaha. Shuddha Sattva, Mishra Sattva, Rajo and Tamo. All 4 descriptions Vivek Chodamani mein Adi Shankara Bhagavan gave us. That is why before telling Sattva and Shuddha Sattva, here Yagnavalkya says, Ni Rajas Tamasa. Ni means without. Okay. Nirgata. Ni Rajaha Tamasa. Ni Rajaha Tamasa. Nirgataha Rajaha and Tamaha. Then क्या करना है? Sattva Shuddhi or Shuddha Sattva Guna. We have to, means what? Gunas are very powerful, Bhagavan. But they are powerful of attacking us and troubling us if they are Rajotamo. Entering us and helping us if it is Sattva. Can be ordered by us, can be commanded by us. That is a sadhana. Yes, it takes time, but you have to be very precautiously, consciously, you have to well planned way have to do sadhana. That's what we discussed 10 minutes back. When we change our diet from tamo rajo to sattva, tremendous effect happens in our life. You understood? The tamo guna bhojana of the oil, the non-vegetarian, the sweets, the rice, the maida type of things, they're all tamoguni bhojana. Spicy and all of them are rajoguni. Good fruits, natural foods, take their sattva. And quantity be minimum, jitna jaruri hai. In 1 week, you can see the terrible rajotamo, which was binding, is reducing to effect. Because ahara shuddhav sattva shuddhi. Sattva means antakarana. शुद्ध आहार है तो अंतःकरण भी शुद्ध होगा. सात्विक आहार है तो अंतःकरण. सो टू सात्विक क्रियाएं करो 1 हफ्ता 1 महीने के लिए. मन बिकम सात्विक. These gunas are jada. Whatever we value, they come to us. No, they are not chaitanya. प्रकृति को बिलोंग करते हैं ना. प्रकृति जड़ है. So it is our delusion that we were seeking happiness through them, that we gave value to them. Now they are as if enslaving us. We are the Purusha. How can we be slave to Prakriti? Prakriti cannot exist without Purusha. I am the Purusha. So let me change my Prakriti from Rajotama to Sattva. By all these, within 2 years, 3 years, Shuddha Sattva Gun mein mujhe. Uske liye you may have to change the place of stay, lifestyle. See, these sacrifices are called sadhana, na? बिना कुछ छोड़े, बिना कुछ पकड़े साधना नहीं होता ना. That is where we have to break that shackle. We have to go through that, that barrier. वहीं हम थोड़ा अटकते रहते हैं for long time. Giving up, which is liability, taking up, which is an asset. इसमें हम फेल होते जाते. Become sentimental, justify, but I enjoy that food and all available to me. अरे ये सब ठीक है, you enjoy, food is available, a lot of money, but it is creating tamas rajas to you. Are you sadhak or not? Yeah, then don't cry, leave it. No. That is why, as long as you are not pakka that you are spiritual sadhaka, no sadhana will be convincing. And we don't do anything which we are not convinced. We can't commit without conviction. So simple. So, Nirajas Tamasa Sattva Shuddhihi. Focus on this point more and more. Then Nispruhata, then Shamaha. Nispruhata is one by one. Desire, gross and subtle, should be replaced by full busy schedule of spiritual sadhanas. Nispruhata. In what Parikshitji had any desire? Once he has put in his question in front of Guru, Shukadevji, teach me Krishna Katha. His mind has no desire, nispruha. Fully engaged in only listening to Katha. अरे सुनते सुनते मन इतना कृष्णमय हो गया तो उनको कृष्ण दर्शन कृष्ण अनुभव हो गए. So nispruha means slowly other world desires, this world desires, gross desires of comforts or senses, shabda sparsh prasagandha, then the subtler desires that I must be recognized and all that. Some nonsense. I am Brahman, I have to recognize it. Everything is Maya. फंसाने का माया है वो, उसमें कुछ है ही नहीं. So zero desire. Then nispruha shamaha. Because of nisprahata and our prayatna shamaha. Mana has to be brought into our own command. So this nisprahata shama, then etair upayahi samshuddha sattva yogi amriti bhavet. With all these upayas, who has become absolutely sattva shuddha in his antakarana, samshuddha, he will recognize the self, and thus, because his self is amrita, he will experience the amritatva, that is moksha. 4-5 श्लोक में कितना पूरा ज्ञान हमको दिए बताओ करने के लिए. So these two things, little more about Nispruhata and Shamaha, Vahasa Lekar. We have few more things that also we study. Then becomes Yoga Shikha Upanishads quotations. After that, mm, Karmanamapi Amrutatva Hetu, the Purapakshi says with one or two quotes. Now the Guru doesn't want to fight with them. He says, yes, through karma also there is moksha, but not directly. Only by this process of Antakarana Shuddhi, Tattvajnana, there only moksha. So paramparaya, not sakshatkarena, karma gives moksha. These type of discussions. So all these are so crucial for us to listen, grasp. These are the essences of, or the basis of decidingly doing spiritual sadhanas. ये सब डेटा पक्का है तो exactly what is sadhana we will be able to visualize for ourselves and do actually. Om 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 Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Paramarshibhyo Parabrahmane Shruti MAATRE. Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu.